up a real treat. Pull up, take a seat. Looking for a laid back type of cool, listen up, cause this is different type of deal. You're now listening to Can't Be Seen, Real, Can't Be Seen, Real, Can't Be Seen, Real. Serving up a real treat. Pull up, take a
StreamYard.
Come
But
on now.
on another note, bam, Magic
What?
Fruity Pebbles. Limited
What?
edition joint.
Where you find them at?
Listen, my wife goes in, she just says if she sees anything limited edition, she buy the joint. So
I think we
basically,
need to keep that box.
yeah. And hold up, I could have sworn I had like the Nike sign somewhere in the joint.
What? It's right there in front of them. That's why they like this.
Yeah.
Like that. They got Nike backing them. Come on, man.
So just like last time on the last episode, we had that sugar cinnamon Rice Krispies.
Yep.
So your boy about to find out right now about these magical fruity pebbles.
I tell you, man. Always goddamn. Shouts out to the queen, man. She be goddamn coming through, man. I'm talking
my
about
wife,
what?
boy, she just looked. So we're gonna see what this is hitting for.
They got me over here. Nigga, my lips like I wishing I was eating it. God damn, but wait, them things even hit the bowl, boy. It sound like magic. Oh
So
man.
as you can see, that my spoon and stuff matches the cereal. So these ain't
Come
your
on.
regular, these ain't your regular fruity pebbles. They just yellow and red right now. So
Like the Can't Be Real logo almost. Come on, man.
Yep. So let's see what these jokers is hitting for, boy. I tell you what, if they nasty, they going in the toilet.
Oh man, come on, man. I think that crunch gonna be awesome. I think they're gonna have some different type of, I don't know. Your taste buds should be tingling. That's all I know. Mine are already, and I ain't not even there. I just see it. I just feel like I can hear it.
Okay, so
2% milk too, by the way, y'all. Y'all see it, blue label.
yeah, gotta add a 2%, boy. So let's see what we got here. Doing a little. Okay, so far, I don't know if y'all can see this, but the milk changed colors. So I guess that's
Whoa!
Yeah. So let's.
Uh-oh. You got the crunchiness, but it ain't got the tastiness, it looks like. It ain't got the wow factor. Nike, could you did better?
I'll tell you what. Fruity Pebbles need to stick with Fruity Pebbles. There ain't nothing magical about this drink. I'm sorry. I didn't even have high expectations. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
will this be the first box to hit the toilet?
Yeah, it's like, well,
we can tell already from the face, like it's not hitting the palate right. It's not hitting the taste buds right. It don't have that. I can hear the crunch though. It got the crunch, but it ain't got the flavorness.
They got the crunch, but it's like the flavor, it ain't magical.
It ain't matching. Ain't no match to it.
I think they screwed up the Fruity Pebbles with this one.
God dang it, they put all the magic in the milk instead. Come on, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much done with that.
Well, that's a want for today. You know what I'm saying? One time for, you know what I'm saying, Fruity Pebbles and Nike sponsor. Maybe they were trying to make some like fruity air magical puffs or something, you know, too much Space Jam movies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh well. So to next topics. When you see some other new exclusive cereal, guys, all right, it might look hot because the box is hot and the company is on it, but the taste might not be all the way there that you need it to be. But that's just, you know, we go through that sometimes. But out of all the good vastness, a variety of cereals we have to eat from, you ain't really got to worry about that. So don't worry.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that one should be a limited edition. That should just
be
limited.
It is limited edition. That's why they want it to be limited.
Yeah, no, nothing special about the joint, just limited. Don't even bring it back.
That's a want. And Marcus, trust me, has all the magic. So For that
Yeah,
to be the magical cereal, that was not it.
and,
That was not it for
and
y'all.
that joke got such a nasty aftertaste. It's kind of like eating store brand cereal.
And we know all about that. We like the knockoff cereals. You know what I'm saying? The Fruity Wheels, you know what I'm saying? The Captain O's. Come on, man. He had to
Even
bring out the
Dr.
pepper.
Pepper can help that. Oh, good Jesus.
Well, whatever y'all got going on, man, let us know what your top five cereal is or whatever new cereal you have been eating on, trying on, you know what I'm saying? How does it round out? Let us know your comments down below as well, you know what I'm saying? And we'll make sure to go ahead and highlight those later for you. So,
Whew.
in other topics in the world, what's been going
Yeah,
on, my
so
G?
let's go ahead and just dive right onto it right now because I'm damn sure about to take a dive, man, to just leaving this fruity pebbles, these magic fruity pebbles alone. Good Jesus.
Hey, this is the first episode I think we actually had some cereal that did not match up to
Right.
anything we like. That's good. That's good. First time for everything.
Ah, that's a nasty after.
Stacy like, that's tough.
It's like
Go brush your teeth real quick.
you know how it is. It's like drinking like diet soda or something for the like light water or something for the first time. They give you that
Oh,
like nasty aftertaste.
yeah, I see like some LaCroix or something, some sparkling water crap. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah, that's disgusting.
Well, today we have a good crypto, can't be surreal crypto episode for you guys,
Mhm.
ladies and gents. Uh, it's been a hellacious ride out here. If you've been following us from the last episode to this one, the markets have went up. It's green, people smiling, and then I think since yesterday we took a little bit of a dump. It's went kind of red, but we like the red because that's where you buy in, and when you buy in the red, you've already made your profit when it turns green. So, a couple of good cryptos out there that everybody should be having on their watch list. One is
You know that's my favorite line. Not financial advice, do your own research and all that good stuff. But let's just jump back into the basics for a second. Let's refresh your memory. We add all that in. You got the information there, but let's refresh their memory. Let's go with where to begin at, what wallet to use. You said the Zoom wallet is a pretty good wallet to use when you're dealing with XRP. But as far as like Coinbase, Crow.com, Nexo, Uphold, uh, BitTrue. I mean, there's so many wallets out there. I'm guessing the more user friendly one would be Coinbase. Is more user friendly.
I would say Coinbase and Crow are the top
Yeah,
two user friendly plus
crypto.com.
overall user friendly. You know all the things that you can do on it. That's a pretty good
Yes.
way to start out.
So for everybody that's just starting out, uh, Coinbase would be a good one, and Crow.com would be a good one. Personally, I use both of them. I more so mainly stick to Crow because I'm more of a long-term holder, and for Crow, that gives you better rewards and stuff like that.
Not crypto.com, but Coinbase. Coinbase is pretty good. I love Coinbase because for those who just do daily things every day, how many times do you just tap your card or tap your phone or you're paying cash for something, right? Well, you know you're gonna do it anyway. Just go ahead and get you a Coinbase card. For the Coinbase card, for me, everything I swipe, I get 4% back in whatever type of asset I want. I chose XLM because it gets 4% back. You can choose other assets, which gives a different type of APY back. But for me, XLM is just as good as XRP. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like brother and sister to me. So I get 4% back in everything I swipe. So if I'm going to pay a bill, I'm swiping with the Coinbase card. I'm paying with the Coinbase card. I'm getting 4% back. Just got to do that. I mean, I'll pay the bill anyway, right? So you might as well get some of that money back in an asset that's going to help you out later. Because again, we're looking at this from mid to long term. Mid being anywhere between 1 to 3 years, and long term being anywhere between 5 to 10 years. You know, this is a different type of game that we're in, and depending on what you need and your economic circumstances, what I'm saying, you might not need as much money as somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely Get in while prices, as we like to say, are pretty good. Hold it for at least a year so you can hedge yourself against long-term taxes, and then use this extra income and money, especially as it grows, because they're great assets, right? Now you can use this extra money to start using for business funding, for your home, whatever. You can use it for a lot of different things. And I'm talking about every time you swipe, within like the next 24 hours, you see that money right back, like boom, in your asset. It goes right back to you. So it's pretty cool. I think that's why I like Coinbase, just for the user level on the daily. If you got to buy things, buy gas, groceries, you're going to pay anyway with the cash you tap. You might as well go out there, go use it with your card, get your 4% back. And then you can
I
still
wish
use your
I could
crypto
get
for
that
the long term.
4% back on these nasty fruity pebbles that just leaving a nasty taste in my mouth. Ah, can't even concentrate on this thing because uh,
As you can see, he still ain't got his taste buds back. He get hot.
yeah, that sucker threw me all off my game and stuff like that. When you got some nasty cereal like that, good Jesus. So
Very
yeah,
rarely.
basically, whew. But yeah, that's how Coinbase operates with a Coinbase card. It's a blue card for Coinbase. So basically, you do go in, you pick which one you want as far as getting cash back, or it'll be crypto back on your card. So yeah, that's definitely, there you go. That's definitely the move to go. Me personally, I have Coinbase, but I use my Crow card better because Crow, you get back Crow coins when you do it, and they usually have a good little cash back too when you go for like I believe Netflix, Hulu, Shopify. They give you a nice little cash back on that too. So basically, you'll be paying. So if your subscription is like $12 for Hulu, you're probably paying $10 maybe for it with Crow. So that's a good thing, and I definitely use Crow a lot. That's one of my biggest holdings, along with XRP. Uh, so that's for me. I'm not telling you buy, sell, hold, or anything like that. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is just my opinion on what I'm into. So, with that being said, for more of the beginner stuff, these are your wallets that you want to be in. It's when you want to keep your coins on. As far as Crow goes, you want to be on a DeFi network with them. That allows you to stake Crow and other assets that you might want to buy in the near future. So let's go ahead and talk about staking and DeFi wallets and stuff like that for the folks that's trying to get into it.
All right, so the new system that we're all kind of getting into now is called DeFi, which means decentralized finance. The same thing is what you pretty much already do with your bank or credit union. The only difference is that, well, your bank and your credit union might only give you like 0.1, 0.3% back on your money. Well, imagine getting somewhere between, I don't know, 12, 15, 20% back on your money easily. Yeah, it really exists. And it's here, and it's for you to have the power, actually. So that's what DeFi is all about. It's about decentralized finance. It's just saying that there's certain tools that are out here. If you're intelligent enough to know how to functionally use them and be secure with them, because everything is about security also in this sector. Keeping your security code, your passcodes, your digits to your wallet, pretty much. That's pretty much like your whole lifeline to your wallet for getting in, getting out your account. If you can do these simple things though, like, you have the power to make money move a lot more exponential, for yourself. And this is where it comes back to the eighth wonder of the world, is compound interest. And their Crow DeFi wallet, crypto.com DeFi wallet, is one of the best. They have VBS Finance on there, which you will learn more about later, as you just get your Crow first, then you'll jump into VBS Finance. These people are very, very huge. They are making moves in other countries as well. So not just just your regular banking people here. That's some of them making with countries here. The DeFi wallet though just gives you a lot more access and accessibility to your funds as well. You can control everything from the access point, from going in the money to changing the money, or if you want to switch it out because you see a different type of asset or you see a different type of yield rate that you like better, you can just swap it out with no problem. Like it's a lot of usability functionality here if you know how to basically trade one asset for another. But going back to what Marcus the Magic was saying was that we're looking at this for a long term effect. So imagine having something long term, 5 to 10 years, and no matter what, you get 20% back on your money. Like that's pretty cool. I think myself, if you had 10 bands, I'm saying 10,000, 20% back, that's $2,000. Your bank
2000.
is not giving you that.
Nope.
Nowhere near
And
that.
and I would say that messing around on Coinbase wallet is a little harder to do because most of their stuff is on the Ethereum network. So meaning if you're trying to transfer coins back and forth from Coinbase to the wallet or from the wallet to Coinbase, it's gonna be a little harder because those Ethereum fees are high right now. But as far as Crow goes, Crow has some of the lowest interest on moving stuff around when you want to deal with that. So I would definitely stick with the Crow.com DeFi wallet when you're trying to get in and you're trying to stake your coins. There's a lot of stuff that you can stake, but with Crow, I think like Yogi was talking about, you're dealing with VVSs and it's in the beginning stage of everything right now. So this is the best time to get in. At least I know that's where my money's in right now. Again, it's not financial advice, but
Definitely
with
not
these
financial.
early projects, you get in, you stake, and you let it disappear, and you just disappear. Don't even look at it for about 5 years, and you can imagine the money that you will make passively. This is passive,
Passive
meaning
income.
that if you're right. You just let it stay there. It's passive. In 5 years, you'd be like, "Where all this money come from?" Or there's
It's
more than
all
I
over the
put in.
world.
Right, I got more than what I put in for it. So crypto, let's get one thing correct. You can have big swings or you can have low swings in crypto. So never put in more than enough money that you're willing to lose.
And that's true. And even saying that, as much money as you're willing to lose on paper. Because when you see that on paper, it do look ugly when you see it in the red. But guess what? If
Mhm.
you're looking at long term and you don't care, you gotta remember you're not losing no money or making no money as long as you don't sell it, right? So even if it's in the red, you see it's looking ugly, just don't sell it. You're still holding the same type of money. The valuation of it went down, right? It
Right.
just ain't the day for you to sell it right now. But when that bad boy goes back green, if you still had the same feelings, please, by all means, especially if you're an emotional trader, go ahead and sell it. Just make sure you just do it in the green. All right. And crypto has these big swings, but one thing I can say for being in this sector now for the last 2.5, 3 years is that these swings are normal. Like if you can't take a 30% dip, like you really ain't built for it. Like really. And for everybody who wants to always get rich quick,
Quit.
you know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
That means usually you're going to have a little bit more higher volatility and challenges, right? But if you have the emotional intelligence to stay down, you know what I'm saying? And just buy it yourself out, buy the time out. And a lot of times buy more when it goes into that red. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not really the sector for you. A lot of people are looking for get rich quick queen schemes, and we're not about that. We're letting you know midterm, long term. We want to beat taxes, number one. That's 1 year alone. If not, you're gonna be paying goddamn on 40, 45% in taxes. So think about that. So any of these assets that you're buying, at least know that you're gonna be holding them for 1 year. What is this corporation or this technology gonna be doing in 1 year? You know what I'm saying? That's why we buy things, because of the use case and what it's gonna do and how is it actually gonna help implement and change the world in which we're living in today and the future beyond. So that's why we can hold a certain asset for 5 to 10 years, because we know what it's going to be doing, who's behind it, the partnerships, the other organizations. All that things matter when you're choosing the asset that you want to put your money behind, especially when you're looking for growth. And um, crypto really doesn't have, really, to me, any other thing other than this other. It really doesn't have nothing bad in it. The number one thing bad it does have in it is that it's the most manipulated market. It's still new. You know what I'm saying? They're still building it out, but they're seeing that there is so much growth in this market. And right now, if you keep the right people in it with the right mindset, these are the ones who's going to be winning, especially in the time when everybody thinks it's normal and no, this is what you're supposed to be doing now. So you're setting the seeds now for future growth that's going to be here in the next year or two, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Again, not financial advice, do your own research. Maybe you'll understand and see some of the same things that we've seen and some of the same conclusions that we come up to. But look into the Fed wire, see what they're doing, look with the World Economic Forum. I think we spoke about these same people before. You know what I'm saying? When you see these other sectors and these other groups and how they're looking at the world and how the world's going to be moving, operating, the kind of money we're going to be using, I think that should put enough fire under you to go ahead and be like, you know what, I need to go ahead and bet on this. So don't allow some swings, high, get rich real quick, going low. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everything's about to die, it's about to crash. Don't let that affect you. Just look at what's going to be happening in the next 2 to 3 years, and I guarantee if you think like that, you're going to come
Now, there is cases where folks do get rich overnight. It happens, and they just into the party before you was or before I was, and that's okay. Sometimes, because in this market, you don't know what's going to pop, when it's going to pop, or anything like that. So,
But hold on, just to add on though, right there, like you said. But if you do want to hedge to know what's going to pop, when it's going to pop, look at Grayscale. It's one of the biggest companies and whales out here that's buying all kind of crypto assets. If you go to grayscale.com, go check out this company here. You can actually see exactly what they're buying, when they're selling. Actually, technically, so you can actually see where they're allocating and where they're dropping off. And because they're like buying, millions and billions at a time, like it's crazy. Trust me, they swing the market, they make some waves. So these are some of the key people that you can look at. Kathy Wood as well with ARK Investments. You know what I'm saying? See what they kind of got their money into, see what they're putting their allocations into. um See what the smart money is doing, right? Because at the end of the day, they're playing where they're not going to lose. At the end of the day, they might be waiting and playing a midterm game or a long-term game, but you best believe they're playing not to lose. They see something in the forecast that's going to allow them to have a bigger hedge against everybody else, and especially your competition. So I say follow the money. You know what I'm saying? If you see the money got there going dropping certain things off, man, you might not want to touch that. But if you see them adding to certain things, you might want to put a few dollars in there. I'm just saying. If they got millions and billions. If I put a couple of hundred in there, I wonder
you,
what that's gonna go into.
you said the correct. They got millions and billions, but for us folks that's just starting off right now, we'll keep it. That's
Yeah,
good
you want to keep it
advice.
simple, and of course, you don't
Yeah,
want to be going in there in the
yeah,
house
that
again.
is
That's why the
good
whole point is,
advice. You want
yeah,
to
yeah,
follow the money, but for everybody that just now getting into it, that only has 20, 40, maybe $50 to start off with, we're gonna give you a
oh, and
little
that,
bit of
and that
advice
goes
to
back to
get
dollar cost
started.
averaging. When you only have like the
Mm-hmm.
20 and $30 and 40, you're not looking to get rich over quick. You're looking
Mm-hmm.
for that accumulation over time for you to have that hedge to actually get wealthy later,
Well,
right? So that's why you.
you want to establish something. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, once you see what it could do for you, then it's going to motivate you to do more. For everybody that's just beginning, really, it'll motivate you to do more. So instead of playing the scratch offs like you would normally do, I was a big opponent of that. Get paid, go play some scratch offs, 100, maybe $200, just down the drain. Then I said, all right, let me try this stock market crypto stuff. Then I got hooked. You know, started off started off with 20. You know what I'm saying? Just doing XRP stuff. Boom, seen it shoot up a little bit. Okay, okay. Maybe I don't need this lottery ticket right now. Let me go ahead and throw this on another coin and see what happens. So you just want to establish yourself, with a wallet. Your coin that you're choosing. I mean, if you want to keep it simple, my opinion, it's not financial advice. XLM, HBAR, She, if you want to, if you're just starting, all good projects. That's low, 20 cents maybe. So $20, get you a few hundred coins, and you let it ride. So that would be my particular, way of getting into it. Then we can go into your dollar cost averaging and all that good stuff that you would need to know as a beginner as to what other projects you might want to look into. It might be a little out your price range, but you could dollar cost average in. So if the coin is $100, you could throw $5, $10 in there, average in, and then just keep building from there whenever you feel like throwing money into it. If you did your research on it, so
Quant, Luna.
definitely, I need to jump on quantum while I need dollar cost average into that. While I'm playing
Hey,
around,
facts.
right? So I mean, it's a lot of good projects out there for everybody that's just trying to get into it. But to start off cheap, the ones that I named would be the ones I would start. I would start with
No, no,
personally.
definitely XLM,
Hmm.
definitely Algorand, definitely H bar, definitely
Right,
Sheet. Like those are your, at the end of the day, those are your most safest, and they're the ones that's already kind of proven their use case, right, and what they're going to do, and they have a lot of good institutional money behind them, or just governments behind them, and I mean
right.
all four of those. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me say
Sheet has
this
a lot of people.
before we go farther. Yes, you would need your license. You would need proof of when you're doing your wallet. For everybody say, "Oh, I want to put my license out there." Listen, they trying to keep you safe. They want to make sure your money's there. They want to make sure they know who you are and stuff like that. Because what you're getting into is a whole new world, and you want your stuff safe. And there's potential big money behind your investment. So you're definitely gonna need your license and your information ready to go when you sign up for these apps and wallets. As far as I know, anything you do in life can always be hacked. Anything you
Yep.
do. But
Yeah.
in this world, crypto is a lot more safer dealing with your money than probably banks sometimes. Because banks are known to screw up, send money where it don't need to be, take money out your account that don't need to be out your account, stuff like that. So
But one thing about this blockchain, once it's on the blockchain, anything gets moved, touched, go, stop.
you
You
would
must
know it.
believe it has been recorded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is not the thing you want to get into if you look into, do some crazy stuff. Listen, this is all about being head up, you being real, you being transparent. You don't mind having your information known to the public, so the public and the people can trust you. For those that know, we will be coming up very soon on a social credit score. That's going to be relying on a lot of different factors. All right. Again, do your own research. You'll see what we're talking about when it comes to this. But it's a lot of ways that you want to kind of already kind of hedge um, your reputation now, right? And this is going to help in the future, basically, when it comes to a lot of different add-ons. This blockchain technology, it is going to help in a lot of ways, and hopefully bring a better level playing field for most people. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you get better tools to use yourself versus having to go through a said institution. They want to charge you this type of fee, this type of fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget all that. But at the same time, though, it is another way too to make sure that they have their eye on everything. You know what I'm saying? And that everything it can be watched and recorded and done and everything. And if you know what's going on with majority of the world anyway, that's already kind of going on. And if you know what's going on in your streets, you got cameras on every corner now. So trust me, they watching and seeing everything anyway. So if you want to go ahead and do it the right way anyway, you're already being watched anyway. Your information is pretty much out there anyway, especially on any social media platform. We're not talking about Facebook. Hint, hint. You know what I'm saying? Everything already is about you kind of already known. So don't let that be a deterrent why you don't want to do something when you have all this opportunity that can help you and your family and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you're using it for the right purposes, the right way, so you ain't got to go through all that BS the wrong way.
Now we are dropping gems on y'all guys, for following us, watching the videos and everything. We appreciate that. So this is our way of giving back. Stop being lazy. Stop worried about your information out there because the information is already out there. Sorry to tell you that. So you might as well put that to good use. You know, take some drinking money, some smoking money, whatever, and build towards your future. Whether it's for you, your kids, whatever. Just go ahead and jump on it because right now it's a new wave coming in. All this old money finna be gone. All this new money it's finna be new million. It's new millionaires made every doggone day.
especially in
from
this industry.
the crypto world. From the crypto world. You know, I'm not saying this just to be like, oh, we're gonna be millionaires. No, they became millionaires because they put their money into it. Their time, I'm assuming. Now, this dates back to probably 2008, I believe, when Bitcoin was pennies on a dollar. You see what I'm saying? And from there, they just kept building. So yes, folks that was in crypto that started 5 years ago just became millionaires. Because normally it's like a 5 year project, like Yogi was saying earlier. So if you get in now, think about it. If you're in the right stuff, 5 years from now, you'll be set. I ain't saying you'll be millionaires, but I think you'll be set, to pay some bills, have passive income, from staking and all that good stuff. So don't worry about your info being out there because it's already out there. When you apply for jobs, your info became out there. When you make phone calls, your info came out there. When you send an email, your info's out there. So why not put it to good use when you're signing up to something that could possibly benefit you in the long run?
I say, man, well said, my G. Well said.
So, but just in case for everybody that still feel as though they don't want to get into it, this is for beginners. So we gave you the beginner's way of trying to do it. Yeah, it's hard to see on my phone because of the light from my tablet, but the apps that we use are very, very friendly for beginners, and that shouldn't stop you if it's not friendly. If you have a way of potentially making 100 APY on your investment, you better figure that crap out. I'm sorry. Figure
Right?
out how to use it so that way your money works for you. These rich
Yes, sir.
folks, their money works for them. While they
Hmm?
sleeping, their money's working. Why are we up looking stupid? You know what I'm
I
saying?
say,
Running, no, let's stop that. We're trying to break this cycle. This goes out to everybody that's scared to invest. White, black, Chinese, Asian, Mexican, whoever. Stop being scared. It's just a mindset. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend that $20 somewhere. You can cut
too.
back
It's
on
probably gonna go right out.
right. You're gonna spend it somewhere. So you cut back on the 12 pack, you cut back on a pack of cigarettes. So if you buy 3 packs of cigarettes in a week or a month, just cut back on one and put that money towards an investment, and bam. And
I owe
then
text.
right. But the
XLM.
for it to explode, you could buy many packs of cigarettes for
Come on now.
sacrificing one. Think about it, y'all. We dropping gems for
Simple
y'all.
habits. Simple habits, man. Simple habits is what creates the real wealth, and like my G was stating, it's the mindset number one more than anything. And
Mm-hmm.
whatever you think about yourself, you are right. So I don't care how ugly it is, I don't care how nice it is. Whatever you think of yourself, you are exactly right. So you say, man, I can't do that shit. I can't never figure it out. You're right. You're right. If
Right.
you be like, shit, I can do that. That ain't nothing. I can do anything. Nigga, I can figure that nigga out for real.
Right.
Guess what? You are right.
You are right. Who am I to tell you how you feel?
So definitely, please, man, pick up on this knowledge, run with it, use it, give us some comments, some feedback. Let us know how it has helped you, blessed you. You know what I'm saying? How you help somebody else with it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to add on and give us some gems so we can give it back to the community and the people, man, please add on, share. This is what we're all about, building the best parts, destroying all this BS that's out here, man. And like my
Mm-hmm.
brother always say, man, stop being lazy. Just do it.
Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? And like we're doing this for beginners. Now, for folks that's more advanced than I am, more than I am, I'm gonna let you know that now. I'm still learning every time this man tells me something. So I'm still learning. But for everybody that's beginning, this is for y'all. Begin. That's why it's the beginning. Begin doing this. Like, don't watch our video and then don't do it because then you just wasting your time.
Use the knowledge, run with
Right.
the knowledge. That's how you have wisdom now. Wise
Mm-hmm.
words, ways, and action. You know what I'm saying? Your actions now are supported by some real good facts that you already know. And again, you want to do simple staking, man, go get you a Coinbase wallet, man. You know what I'm saying? Just start. Go put you $100 on that bad boy if you got it, or $20, and just go get you $20 worth of Algorand. Just start with Algorand, so at least you know your Algorand when you put it in that staking pool, you're gonna be getting 4% back on your money. You already beat the bank just that quick.
And y'all can
Just
think
that
about it again. If you put $20 in, even 100, refer 4 people, you get your money back.
booyah cow. They will give
Refer
you rewards back
right.
in crypto. They will give you rewards back in Bitcoin that you can return back around and keep the Bitcoin, or you can reconvert it into another crypto asset, right? That you know that's about to pop or go off.
There you go.
Mm.
So really, they give you free money when you sign up for these apps. So basically, if you just put your money in, refer people, now y'all building wealth too, and you're definitely getting your money back. So basically, you're pretty much paying. If you refer 4 people, basically, you got your money back. So you're doing it for free, actually.
Doing it for free, and it's still adding on, and it's still gonna have an APY of 4%, and you're still growing, even if you didn't do nothing else.
And if you did nothing else, so it's simple. Like, just stop being scared, y'all. Like, stop being lazy. Like, once
Yeah.
you flip that switch in your mind and you see what's going on, you be
Mm.
like, them can't be some real boys. They're not playing. They was dead serious about this stuff. Yes, we are. You
We
know what I'm saying?
really are. It might sound funny to you guys, but we are giving you our honest truth. Again, do your own research, not financial advice. We just want to make sure we're being transparent to our audience, you know. And at the end of the day, all this comes together just like the bowl and spoon with the cereal and the milk. It's certain
Mm-hmm.
components that come together just so you can have this operation to flow right. So number one, mindset. Number two, it don't take a lot of money, $20, like we said, you know what I'm saying? And then DCA into your project after that, just a little bit of money. Just keep adding on, can't create that foundation, you know, and then from there you're gonna just start seeing your growth, you know. And I think the last most important part is really just continue to educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you don't know. And for all of our Bible community out there, our Christian people out there, you know what it's saying now in the scriptures. My people die lack of knowledge.
No,
Lack
we're
of
trying
knowledge. We give them the
to build
knowledge.
that knowledge right now. So most definitely, and now that we're done with this little beginner scripture course, we got one episode out there already that you can check out. Y'all can check out this episode now because what we're finna do next, when we do our next crypto episode, we're gonna go into way more details. We're gonna up it up for y'all, and we're gonna make sure that y'all get the knowledge that y'all need because we're not just these YouTube folks out here trying to put your money into something that they got their money in so it can shoot up. We're not doing that here. We too surreal for y'all right now. So
Oh, boy.
therefore, what we're doing next is to help y'all keep building. Because regardless of if y'all take this information in from us or not, we're building for us and our family. So regardless of not, we're good. Whether y'all take our information to use it, we're going to be good.
We did what we were supposed to do. The blood is off our
Right.
hands. All right.
And I can promise you now, if one of these investments pop off, I'm not going to not stop doing podcasts. I'm just going to flaunt what I do in front of y'all next time. Just
Hey,
to show y'all that it's real. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So I
all it
pull
is.
up my account on the thing, and that's it. They be like, man, you just gotta stick to it, change your mindset. Hell, one Friday, don't buy a 12 pack. Drop that 12 pack, which is probably depending on where you at, 10.99, maybe 15.99. Drop that on a $20 coin. Do your research behind it. I mean, on a 26 coin, do your research behind it, and let it sit there. And then the week after, go buy yourself a drink. Celebrate the fact that you're investing at that point.
Ooh,
Right.
celebrate the fact
Celebrate
that
the
you
fact that
are
you're
invested.
investing because that means the money's working for you. That means you're in the mindset now that you're going to be wealthy. That means your kid's going to be good. You're going to be good. Hell, if everything break right, your kid's going to be good. So this could definitely set you up for the future. 5 years from now, 20 years from now. As long as you make that first step today. Listen
Hey
to the
man,
Real Boys. We got y'all.
whew, I love it, my G man. You got there gonna lay that thing on thick for him right there, man. Let them
Yeah,
know.
I had my mind right from the disgusting magic of the City Pebbles. I was all discombobulated in the first part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because the taste didn't come out of my mouth or none of that stuff just yet. Now that the
Mm.
taste going, everything, I can think straight now. So screw those fruity magic fruity
You
pebbles.
know what? And that I think that's something big right there. Be careful what you're really eating on out there. All right, and eating on means even what you're listening to, what you're taking in, right? What you're learning, because sometimes, man, that stuff can have a very bad taste in you, right? And it can actually turn you off and turn you away from something that you really do need, right? But because you got that bad taste in your mouth already, right? You don't want to even mess with that, right? So be careful of that. Be mindful of what you're getting your flavor from, where you're getting your food from, what you really eating on, all right? This is real out here. We want to make sure y'all eating the best out here so you can actually show somebody else your surreal life. Because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Show them how you took something from ordinary and just made that thing booyah cat. They can't even believe it now, right? And that's what this is all about right now. And right now we're in the greatest wealth transfer ever in history. There's 17.8 trillion new dollars that are being built for this new system for us to even just run through. And it's only going to keep adding up, you guys. So we're going to definitely be bringing you more hot topics and facts. Definitely be leveling you up, empowering you up more on the next crypto episode because we got some more meatier stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those that are not afraid, that don't mind diving in, you know what I'm saying, and understanding about this new world and this ecosystem. And there's a lot of also opportunities, especially in the job development area. I don't know, maybe you might not be big in the investment thing, side of it, but you might be like, you know what, I can learn some of this stuff. Maybe I'm already in data analytics or something. Well, use data analytics to go to crypto with it. How about that? Watch how your page sale just jump up just a little bit more just because of that, or maybe you're in real estate. Well, look into all of a sudden tokenized real estate. You're gonna be like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? These little small add-ons for this new sector is going to help you greatly, especially if you're already founded in another industry or sector, because everything is about to be tokenized anyway into some kind of crypto asset or some kind of digital asset. And you'll find out more on that next on the Can't Be Surreal.
Definitely going to talk about NFTs and all that good stuff for the folks that still learning NFT.
Bay.
The folks that still don't have no NFT in their portfolio.
Banana coin, baby. You
So,
got Lambos. You got Lambos.
well, you know what I mean. I want them, those everybody that just goes on them certain things. Like, I got 58 NFTs.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be checking that out on our next crypto episode. But until then, I'll let y'all.
Peace. Can't